Welcome back, Vibe Tribe. On today's episode, we're talking about how to separate your wants from your needs. Let's get it. See, we live in an age of going, doing, acquiring, and achieving. We set high standards and ambitious goals. We want to do the best for our families, our clients, and our friends, and our community. We expect a lot from ourselves and others. But sometimes we can become overwhelmed by perfectionism, impossible standards, expectations, and goals. The demands we place on ourselves and our relationships can cause us to overextend and disregard our health and self-care. See, we become overwhelmed. We suffer from low self-esteem, stress, anxiety, and burnout, which takes a devastating role on our work, relationships, and our mental and physical health. The consequences of impossible standards and goals. We self-scrutinize, self-criticize, and exhaust ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. Why do we push ourselves to do, acquire, and attain and achieve so much? Is it because we put our wants before our needs? Vibe Tribe, we have to reverse what means the most to us and what is beneficial to our families and future. So to all my VTs, here it is, the breakdown: wants versus needs. See, needs are usually your basic living expenses, things necessary for your health or expenses that are required for you to do your job. These could be anything from rent or mortgage, utility bills, healthcare, therapy, medication, food, work uniform, maybe commuting, anything in that category. Those are all your needs. See, now as far as the wants are the things that you choose to buy but could live without, such as entertainment, dining out, home purchases, travel, electronics, monthly subscriptions or memberships, TV or music streaming accounts, new clothing. Those are all wants. See, wants are not necessarily bad. They're pretty pleasant and often can help you accomplish important goals like keeping in touch with loved ones and having fun or staying healthy, but they are not necessarily to your survival or well-being. See, the thin line between wants and needs is sometimes blurry, and it can be hard to separate out which expenses belong in which category. And there can be different reasons for this. Number one, lifestyle. See, whether an expense is a need or a want often depends on how and why you use it. Home internet may be a need for you if you work from home. However, if you only use your home internet for entertainment, such as browsing social media or playing video games, it's actually a want. Split expenses. See, part of an expense may be categorized as a need while others are a want. A grocery bill is need because you need to eat. But if along with your produce, protein, and whole grains, you also bought chips and soda, then some of those things are wants rather than needs. So which option you choose? Other times the category of expense is a need, but the specific option you choose with the category is a want. For example, having some kind of phone may be a need so that you can communicate with family or co-workers. Maybe even order your medication or contact your landlord. All those things, however, can be accomplished with a $20 flip phone. If you choose to spend hundreds of dollars on a new smartphone, that extra expense is suddenly a want. See, choosing the option that is a want rather than a need is not always bad. For example, purchasing organic food may be an ethical choice that is worth the money for you, but it is a choice. Understanding which expenses are and are not optional will help you more effectively create a household budget. So is saving a need or a want? If your budget is tight, it can be easy to stop putting money towards saving or long-term financial goals such as emergency savings, paying off debt, retirement funds, life insurance, disability insurance. See, this sort of spending feels like a want because it's not an immediate need. You can survive this month even if you don't put away money for retirement or build an emergency fund. However, saving and getting out of debt should also be considered needs because these are investments in your long-term financial and personal well-being. Having life insurance, for example, might not be something you need this month, but if you should pass away unexpectedly, it will certainly be a need for your family when it's time for them to pay for your funeral or provide for your children. And just because of this, saving and getting out of debt should be considered a need, whether you are saving $10 a month or $10,000. Planning for your long-term well-being should be taken care of along with other mandatory expenses. Until next time, Mickey made it.